Nestled in an alpine valley in the mountains of northern New Mexico lies a high desert jewel, a beautiful village known to the natives as Jericho. On Christmas Eve in Jericho, regardless of belief, folks gather for midnight mass at the church of San Francisco de Asís. As the families of Jericho enter the church, each person pulls the old rope on the bell. It rings through the valley each Christmas Eve, telling that all is well. It's a custom going back many winters ago when the country and grandfolks were young. Tonight, they tell stories of the Christ child and how he was laid in a manger. And they tell stories of Angel Ortega, a quiet, mysterious stranger. Angel Ortega was a vaquero, tough as they come. He rode for the Rio Pueblo pool. He summered up high but put into town in the fall when the winds turned cool. No one knew of Angel's past, a past he did not share. Rumor was he was hiding out up there. Angel rode a big gray horse. In winter months he wore a buffalo coat and a wide black hat. He was a quiet man, never letting anyone get too near. Some say Angel rode with the Red Sash Gang, who pillaged the New Mexico territory. Most of the gang were lynched, some put in jail, but no one knew Angel's real story. As the story is told, that winter was hard, the snows coming with the falling leaves. By December, the valley was deep with white. The barns drifted up to their eaves. The road to Jericho was weathered in, and it became a treacherous trail. The menfolk took turns riding out each week, returning next day with the mail. The week of Christmas, the cold set in, and the winds blew at a blizzard force. Isaac Duran took the mail run that fateful day, in weather too cruel for man or horse. Isaac was leading his horse through knee-deep drifts, when through the wind he heard a baby's cry. He held there a while. He heard it again, carrying down through the mean snowy sky. His pony was spent and couldn't go on. Isaac was left with only one choice. He turned back to town to spread the word of hearing a baby's voice. It was coming dark when Duran reached Jericho. He went directly to Padilla's store where the men were gathered. He told his dreadful tale. When ranch boss Jake Cordova heard the riders recant, his face turned a ghostly pale. "My daughter and grandson were coming for Christmas. We've looked for them every day. If they started out and got caught in this blizzard, they might have lost their way. I'm not taking chances. I'm heading out, 'cause they'll never make it through the night." "It's tough out there, Jake," warned Isaac Duran. "Best wait till you have some light." "I'm going to saddle. I'm leaving right now. I'll need a fresh horse for the climb. I won't ask for help, 'cause this will be tough. But I can use a few friends this time." "We'll ride in an hour," shouted Isaac Duran. "Meet up in front of the store. Bring lanterns and torches." In an hour, the street in front of Padilla's store was filled with the sounds of horses' hooves crunching the snow. The bitter cold cut through the warmest coat. They were gathered and ready to go. From the end of the street came a rider, join the heroic array. Angel Ortega, in black hat and buffalo coat, was mounted on his big, tall gray. Not a word was spoken as they rode single file, into the dark and cold winter night. The woman watched from doorways and windows aglow until the last rider went out of sight.